Maltiox, Maltiox Pats, ulew, ahu, Pats, Maltiox. Maltiox no, Maltiox. Calm, Maltiox, Kawo, Maltiox, Waslau, Pats, Maltiox. Maltiox, Maltiox Tzakol, Maltiox Pitol, Maltiox Kahipalane, Maltiox Hukushka Ulew, Maltiox Raskagul, Maltiox Maltiox Saq'be, Maltiox Aqj'ij, Maltiox Maltiox Hukushem, Maltiox Chakmatan, Maltiox Chilambala, Maltiox Popu, Maltiox Cholq'ij, Maltiox Nahuales, Maltiox Chimilales, Maltiox Maltiox Sukulem, Maltiox Kavawil, Maltiox Tavar, Maltiox Richie, Maltiox Po, Maltiox T.E, Maltiox Shog, Maltiox Keme, Maltiox Maltiox, Maltiox, you are Kahib, Maltiox. How? Today is the last day of the Kawok trecena, 13-day period of Kawok, being the symbol that symbolizes family, genealogy. The spermatozoid, and all things of creation. So it's very, very much like the symbol of Kanil, except the symbol of Kanil represents, well, it's very similar. The symbol of Kanil represents the seed and the corn of the world. So it's almost like the sperm cell and the community that is created by way of the sperm cell of Kawok. So Kawok represents also the team, the family, the village, the tribe. And that's what we have experienced in these last 13 days, is the unity, or creating such unity within the 13-day period that has ended, that will end today in Bots. So normally we start with Bots. By ending with Bots, we have, it is a full circle, closure of not only these last 13 days, but it could be the last 13 years of Kawok around the village and the community. Closing of the curtain, closing of the agenda, closing of the contract, closing of the of that period in time that has ravaged upon the community and ravaged upon the village and the family and the family structures. To teach lessons, as harsh as they may be, they are lessons that one must learn. And the simple lesson could be to never allow certain individuals or individual archetypes into your home, where your family lives, where your family stays. That means not renting out a room to anyone who has negative intentions, or is just a negative person, or just attracts negativity. Is kind of like a magnet of darkness. So that's the lesson within these last 13 years, is to not allow people into the village, into the community. So it reminds us of the events of the causation, the law of causation. One simple event, one planting of one seed, doesn't just generate one tree or one plant. It generates one plant that could spread like wildfire. And that one plant could create a whole orchard, eventually a whole jungle, that one seed. So it is important to plant good seeds for the family, within the family, around the family, around the community, for the community. It's very important, and that's the way we set our future generations up, right, the good, the positive outcomes. So this period of 13 days, beginning with Kawok, is now ending with Bats. So it is we are ending with a beginning. And that's a beautiful thing. So enjoy this day, celebrate this day, celebrate the new birth, new fire, new beginning of the future, trecena, future 13-day period, which begins tomorrow with the movement, the path. So Bats is the beginning, the born, the rebirth, the new. And then right after that, it's like you celebrate, and then it's time to move. It's time to move on the path, right path. And that's what we're doing tomorrow. So today, enjoy and celebrate the new beginning and the completion of the family structure, community structure, the tribal structure. I am your Aqj'ij. Tepeyolotli E'ehecatl. So now we are going to delve a little deeper into the meaning of the day as we're going to break down the shield, the crosshair, if you will, the target. So the target of the day is represented by 4 symbols, 4 glyphs, with the center being Bats. So it is that new beginning we just spoke of. On the left, which represents the spiritual side, it is represented by Noh. Noh represents the mind. The mind, the 3 levels of mind, of thinking. And the mind is everything. The mind is the builder. It represents consciousness. So the spiritual world is governed by the consciousness today. Mind, the way the mind speaks to you, the way you speak to the mind or through the mind. So it is a new beginning within the mind, within the family structure, within the community. Communication, telepathy, in the spirit realm. Today's day of Bats, or Shlahu, Bats, begins with Kabal, which represents the owl, darkness, the occult coming into the light, the guru, if you will. So from the beginning of the day, for some it may be 12 a.m. For others it may be as soon as the sun rises, 5 a.m. or so. It all depends on the way you see things. So today's day began with the owl. The owl brought it into light. The owl was like the hummingbird, Venus. That brings in the sun. It's the usher of the sun. So today's usher was Kabal. things that were hidden and in the darkness were brought into the light forcefully. Maltiox kabat, Maltiox. Noch. Now we move along on the left side. My left, your right. And there sits the glyph that represents the physical, the material world. And it is governed today by Gan. Kukulkan, serpent power, the Quetzalcoatl. Coatl, the snake, the serpent, life-giving energy, life force, Kundalini. So there's a new beginning to this end within the tribe, within the community, that in the physical world is governed by the life force, the energy, the spinal cord. So it is a great day to complete the strengthening of your spine, the strengthening of the backbone of the family, the backbone of the community, the backbone of the tribe, the backbone of Kawo into this new Bat's beginning with the assistance of the consciousness in the spirit world. So those elements they are like a broker within those realms. So within the realm of the dawn, the broker is the middleman, if you will, is the owl, the usher, the owl. So the owl, the consciousness, the minds, in the spirit world, and the spine, the energy, life force, the key, the Aqj'ij within the spirit realm, within the physical realm, governed by Khan. We are able to complete this cycle, this new beginning, in this end of the 13-day period. And then on the south, after the sun enters spots completely at midday, it will begin to transcend into the glyph of Kawok. So we began with Kawok, and we will end this day, 13th day, with Kawok. Very symbolic. So prepare yourself for this ending, this 13-day, 13-year, 1300 years, 13,000 years, 130,000 coming to an end today. Tonight, with Kawok, within the community, the effects within the community. In the community, the energy of the community, the energy of new beginnings has been blocked, has been ravaged upon. The energy and the consciousness, the energetical consciousness has been put into darkness by way of the owl that is now being brought into the light. This new beginning, this new age, this new life. Enjoy. Aqj'ij Tepeyolotli E'ehecatl. The tribe of Aqj'ij. Saq'be. Aqj'ij Maltiox, Maltiox Chak, Maltiox Cholq'ij, Maltiox Teotihuacan, Maltiox Chichen Itza, Maltiox Xcaret, Maltiox Tulum, Maltiox Cozumel, Maltiox Palenque, Maltiox Car, Maltiox Mexicat, Maltiox Xachilac, Maltiox Guayeb, Mayan. Mm-hmm.